Okay, so part three, everyone's favourite. If you've done some research, you'll come across loads of horror stories and everything like that. Part three really is quite straightforward. If you do well on your, if you study for your part one, your theory, you really absorb your part two, and you learn all about driving and processes of driving and things like mirror signal, position, speed, look routines, and other routines there are, and you absorb all those things and you really get into them. Then the part three is pretty straightforward because the part three is your ability to teach. So as long as you know your subject, and that's where one and two come in, then you can teach that subject. So a lot of people on part three start doing all the subjects again, start worrying about every detail of all the subjects. We've already proved you know those subjects, so you don't need to worry about that. You need to worry about your ability to teach. And there's skills for teaching. And there's, I'm sure you've had a teacher that was good and a teacher that wasn't good, whether it be on a one-to-one basis. I learned to snowboard recently. I went through 5 trainers. A bit of a bugger like that, I'm afraid, because I know good training and not so good training, and we will teach you that, and that's what this is what the part three is about. The part three tests your ability to teach. I'm not going to go through great detail here how the part three works because it's likely to change. It's likely to change within the next six months. This is July 2016. I could go through it all with you, and we will at a later stage, but I really wouldn't worry about the tests at the moment, how the tests are constructed. It's not about the test, it's about your ability to do what you need to do. So on the part two, I didn't talk about how long it was or anything like that because we're not worried about the tests. The tests are a consequence. We can pass those. If we've got the information and we know we can do what we need to do, we'll pass the test. So the tests don't matter. We're not worried about the test, and most people get bogged down with the test. You won't be trained here to pass the test. You'll be trained here for the part three to teach. You'll be taught how to teach a real learner. Therefore, you will automatically pass the test. Whatever form it's in, you'll pass it. So don't worry about the test at the moment. I know you probably want loads and loads of information. Just Google it and find it if you really want to. I want to try and take you away from worrying about the tests. We're not going to train you for the test. We're going to train you to be a good instructor, and your mentor's going to guide you on that, and then you will automatically pass the test. We will, of course, talk about the test further down, and we will structure practice, etc., to pass to pass the test, I suppose. Because you'll need to do that. Before you can do that, though, you need all the skills in place. So what about the skills you need? And we'll train you with that, and your mentors will help you with that. And then we'll worry about what the tests actually are and what you need to do to pass the test. But you already have the skills. So it's like having the maths skills and going to maths test. It doesn't matter what questions they ask you, you're going to be able to pass because you know different equations, you know how to multiply and subtract and all those types of things. You don't need to know exactly what they're going to test you on the test because you've got all the skills. You'll be absolutely fine.